Oi there, bruv. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thomas, and today we have another range video from our favorite London streetwear brand, Palace. This time for winter 2025. I did some quick maths on the range. We got close to 100 items to look at today. So we're gonna cut all the funny business and get straight into it, telling you guys everything dropping this season. If you love, stay up to date on Supreme, Palace, and other streetwear related news, then be sure to hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the noti bell. I will be going live this Friday for Palace week 1 of autumn 25, and all that out of the way, let's get into it. All right, here we are on palaceskateboards.com, winter 2025 range, and we're gonna do what we do is just start at the bottom, make our way to the top, and first things first with the boards. Palace always drops a couple of boards for all their pro riders. This is the Powers Pro S41. There's the top, 100% Earthly Powers. Rory Pro, still learning all the names of all the Palace riders, but these are just the last names of the guys, or the first names on some of them, and showing the pretty much same design with the Palace on top. You got Jameer Pro, looks like a Snickers bar. You got Jamal Pro, same design. Chewy, okay. We got Heitor, oh, a bit of a cruiser here. That's cool. And then we got the regular Palace, basically skateboard, similar design. Let's see what else they got. Same thing on top. We got the Mark Bodie 8.5, or Baudet, the son of Von Baudet, I learned this week. Cool for the people that like the Baudet art. I'm not huge on it, and that's it. So pretty lackluster board range. 2 new ones and then a bunch of pro ones, but that's all right. We got the winter sticker pack. I still haven't copped one of these. Wouldn't be a bad thing to throw in the order. They're like 12 bucks. Something about buying stickers as opposed to Supreme's method. I don't know. I wish Palace would give us some of these stickers for free. Next up, the Savior Fairy pin badge. It's a bottle cap, but it's a pin. Palace 3019, brewed in London. Okay. Next up, we have some matching coasters. These are fine, I suppose. Lager is the one. Nothing too special. I guess the logo is fine. Probably inspired by a specific beer. The t-shirt air freshener pack is next. This is fun. I wish it was a different shirt than the P one, but that's extremely nitpicking. It doesn't really matter. It's 3 t-shirts and you get them in a pack and there you go. Put them in your car. Smell good for about a week. Here we go, baby, with the Rear Love keyring multi. I love this anime art featured on some of the items in the lookbook, like the long sleeve shirt, etc. This is really cool. I like the crusty Swarovski looking crystals here. Wow, dude, amazing. Then we got the Bear Palace Love luggage tag. This is something you put on your luggage to identify your bag as yours. It's like a Labubu, but it's a bear with a P in its hand, and you just gotta get it. If you don't, you're screwing up. We also have this beer umbrella, the Savoir Faire. I can't pronounce it at all, but it's definitely an umbrella and it will keep you free of most raindrops unless they're coming at you from an angle. And you just gotta deal with it. Mark Baudet ashtray. This is pretty cool. The Triferg multi-drum equipment essentials. I don't know what that means, but it says it in the description. Ash your cigarettes in here. Right here, we got the Palace Bear Love pennant in silver. All right, probably gonna cost a pretty penny, but this is fairly cool. Probably cheaper than the Supreme Jacob & Co. Fuck 'em pennant later this season. Or maybe not, dude. Look at this. Toye Kennings and Spencer Limited, London. Founded in 1685. Yeah, we're cooked, chat. Box looks very nice. Box looks sick. And then we got the MVP Bulldog ring in silver. Wow. 2009, 2025, Palace, London. The Bulldog looks like a knockoff Super Bowl ring or class ring, but for Palace, I don't think I would be into this type of a ring. I'm not really even a ring guy as it is at all. And you got the stores on the side. That's kind of cool. Some stars, and it's the same company, so it'll probably be 500 bucks or more. I don't know. Jewelry boys, sound off in the chat. Box is still nice. And that's all the accessories. Let's get on to the hats. Before we get to the hats though, we got to talk about these gloves. The Polartec Bony gloves in black and maybe another colorway. I'm not sure. It looks like just black for now. A lot of you in the comments were mentioning this on my lookbook video I did showcasing the fits of the season. Check that out if you haven't already. And a lot of y'all were saying these were dope. And I agree. They got the skeleton design, look pretty warm. Now I really hope these are able to be used with a smartphone. That would be a deal breaker for your boy. Triferg Desert Camo Beanie. I dig it, man. It's a desert camo, but it also has a bit of green vegetation in here. So maybe we're in an arid type of environment. Not quite a desert, like you're driving into Arizona. You're not quite there yet. And you have it in slate, which is less cool. Navy. Yeah, obviously the camo one's gonna be the one to go. Berg, definitely a color. Even zoom in there. Make sure you guys get the best picture of everything. Here's it in black, but let's be for real, camo is the best. We got the 9 cuff beanie next. And I want to read all the description descriptions, guys, because they're so funny, but it really makes these videos so much longer than they already are. So we're just gonna keep it rolling. My boy Luke Darnall was saying that he was messing with this beanie. I like it. It's very cute. It looks like it's extra furry on the actual bear design. If that's the case, that's pretty cool. Horsepower is next. 9 cuff. You got the Palace ARC logo below it. Don't know how I feel about this one. I like the design. I just don't know if it looks good on a beanie. That makes sense. I like this thing on the tracksuit we'll get into later in the video. The ARC logo, I think they could have picked one or the other. It's kind of what I'm feeling. Maybe a different font for this. It's not bad, but it's not great either. On the other hand, the rear view, 9 cuff. Here we go. I like this, but man, this is throwing me off. The alien antenna on top. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it's definitely a choice. Not one that I'm messing with though. So out of all these items, I'm gonna skip this one in the collection. Get the faux mohair beanie. I mean, I don't know what mohair even is, but it's apparently expensive enough for them to make a fake version of it. This is Skyline Blue, which is nice. Posh Pink, Stony Gray with the P, Palace in the back, and what else we got? You got black, and that's it. What is mohair? Oh, it's made from the hair of the Angora goat. Interesting. Ain't no goats with this beanie. The Pertex Puffa beanie is next, and I love this thing. It reminds me of a goofy hat one of my friends had in high school that had this same puffa look to it. You got the pom-pom on top. You got the 3M Palace logo. I think it in purple looks really solid. It's a funny hat, but I'm sure it keeps you really warm too. If anyone's had one of these, let me know in the comments. What do you think of it? And have you worn it with another puffa? So you can be double puffed up on a winter evening in Gloucestershire with your mates. Ooh, Palace Union Peruvian beanie in Lush Flush. I'll zoom out a bit. Pretty big picture. Old English, 9 on the side. Bit of rugby inspiration mayhap. Okay, I don't hate this thing. Used to rock hats like this. They keep your ears warm. They're fun. They got the handmade design. Not sure about the Slytherin colorway though. We got Jacksonville Jaguars maybe. And the blue's different. Maybe like alternate UNC spec. It's decent. It's definitely a hat. Doubt this beanie was made in Peru. The only proving thing about it is it could be off Amazon. Maybe. The Fantasy Gator, spelled with a PH. What's so fantastic about it? Ooh, we got some angels and demons doing some crazy shit. It's removable, top and bottom. Weird. Curious design. But Palace does keep you warm with their balaclavas, gators, beanies, and more. So shout out to this one. I would get the cool print. Furry ears, balaclava, snow leopard. Trust me, boys, this thing's gonna sell out instantly. If you're thinking about one beanie to flip so far, this is the one to go for. That's less of a beanie, more of a balaclava. Check StockX, any one of these furry ear things that Palace makes. They always go quick. They always start flipping. Which colorway? I don't know. Get them both if you're feeling crazy. You got the Love Palace there. It's a fun design. I wouldn't get the black, but it'll probably do okay as well. I just think you want to go with the patterns. Snow Leopard is probably my favorite. Ooh, the 6-panel in Houndstooth. Classy. Sherlock Holmes spec right here. The leather strap. And a better look at it. These are nice. This is classy. I could probably wear this with my, hey, this guy right here. $9 at the thrift store. Come on now. We were eating this weekend. I tried to stream it, guys, but I don't know if my internet was going down, but I was fluctuating viewers and then my stream crashed. So I assume it was a pretty bad connection there in the Goodwill. But that's okay. 6-panel, all these different colors. I think the best is clearly the Houndstooth, and that's the one I'd recommend getting, and maybe has some potential. You need to do some Palace resale research to fully get the big picture. Oh, this is sick, dude. The Susano. No way. Or the Susanoo. Are we talking Sasuke here? The Susanoo. Oh yeah, it's the Shinto storm god, the younger brother of Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi. If you watch Naruto, those names are probably familiar. So we got the wind god here, absolutely cooking. Yeah, this hat might be a must cop. Out of all these items, it'll be the cheapest, and I think I'm gonna add it to my bookmarks. And there's the back, rocking with the denim design. It's also black and white, the manga edition, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Max 95s, but I prefer the in-color version. We also have the eyes 6-panel, which I like this thing too, man. Bit more streetwear-y. You got the Honda Motorcycles P logo. This Triferred Palisonic, I like it. Barbed wire is sick. On the strap as well, that's a nice touch. I could maybe see the eyes and the Palace thing conflicting. Maybe. I still think it's dope. Palace Snickers logo on the back. Come on now. Next up, the Union 6-panel Ireland Green. You got the crest, crown, Palace Union P45. Okay. Number 9 on the side. Nice embroidery. Old English. And then you got Italy with the blue for their football team. Nice nods there. And you got Scotland. Heck yeah. And then we got France in navy. All right. That's a lot of countries. Is that it? Is it 4? We got 4 countries there. Let's go. Next up, we got the More Than a Feeling 5-panel. The Subaru inspired logo. I think this is another running hat, so I can easily skip it. And I'm not sure, man. Even though it's racing inspired, it's not tickling my fancy. It's really not. Something about this 3D logo being like the design element that it has going for it. Everything else is very basic. I hate this line here. I don't even love this Pala logo. So finally, a racing design from Palace that I can safely say I'm gonna skip because we gotta pick our battles here, folks. Can't just be buying everything. I mean, you could, but then you wouldn't have any money left. And that's no good. 09 frame 5-panel snapback. Also More Than a Feeling. I don't know why they're using that again, but they are. I got less of a feeling, to be honest with y'all. Pretty basic design. It's a hat. Get it if you like it. Let's move it on. We got the Baudet trucker. I've done some research on Baudet on his Wikipedia page. He was an influential underground comic graffiti artist back in the 70s in New York. He died in the 70s at 33. He made a lot of these characters and absolutely has a niche subculture of fans, and his son Mark Baudet is carrying on the legacy with his art, drawing all these guys. And while I'm not super drawn to it and I don't know the full impact or meaning behind them, I still think the art is neat to look at. I wouldn't wear it, but it's cool that they made it. The Ohm boonie in desert camo is pretty trash. It's a cool idea with the Ohm design, but on this strap and nothing else, you just got black Palace surplus. It's just nothing special. Just poor execution. Could have done better. Oh boy, you got this thing in a bunch of different colorways. I don't understand what's going on with these. I mean, clearly it's a fitted hat that has a bunch of fur on it to keep you warm. I think they're god ugly and just terrible, but get it if you like it, I suppose. I don't know who likes these. I'm sure it works. So I guess there's that. Now it's t-shirt time, folks. Lock it in. We got more garments to look at. Our first garments to look at. We've been looking at accessories all day. Holy cow. The Tri-Peak t-shirt. Fun design. You got the Tri-Ferg, the hands, the eyes, the Palace branding, and a bunch of different colors. Let's see what they got. Truest red, gray, navy, white, black. There you go. The Tri-Ferg 09 shirt. All right, Palace 09 with the soccer ball and the multicolored cubes for some 3D art. Kind of interesting. Nothing crazy though, to be honest. Bunch of different colors as usual. Heck yeah. We have the Cherub P3 shirt. Okay, so you got the 3 Palace logos and then the cherubs in front. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what we got here. Blue. Ooh, Lush Flush. A little Valentine's Day special here. I like that. It's kind of nice. Gray marl, black, and white. We got the pyramid scheme shirt, dude. This is hilarious. Look, you have all the different tiers, starting with the first 6 people, and then down there showing you how pyramid scheme works. Man, shout out to everybody who had to sit through a pyramid scheme meeting because your friend invited you over for dinner and drinks, and then all of a sudden there's chairs in their living room and a projector with a guy you'd never seen before. It happened to me once, and I made it through 30 minutes and got up and left. I was like, dude, I can't do this, and I don't regret it. Zen diagram t-shirt. What do we got here? Sofa, skate, mashup, Saveth P, Zoots, Life, Bump to Bars. It's a funny shirt idea. It's got all the essentials, but a bit too British for me with the Zoots and the Saveth P. But it is a shirt you can buy. And then we got the Shut Up Palace FedEx design. I wouldn't wear it, but it's funny. Everyone remembers when they found out about the FedEx logo. There's actually an arrow in it. What? And I like that Palace doesn't take themselves too seriously with these types of shirts. It's a fun joke. Who really cares that much about it? And the peas in love. British people love peas. I love peas. I think it's a fine vegetable. And buy them frozen, boil them up. You got yourself a healthy side to your dinner. Peas on earth. Top up t-shirt. It's like a Game Boy screen here. You got the hand and the smaller hand reaching for it with Palace. Oh wow, look at that. Very cool designs here with the vintage screens. I like this. Probably my favorite shirt so far. Maybe the first one was better with the Tri-Ferg, but this is fun. I like all these graphics. Nostalgic Game Boy. looking stuff. Excuse me, a little burp there. Only thing bad is the colorways aren't amazing. Kind of generic colorways, but that's all right. Of course, man. Anime shit, boy. Come on now. You know I'm gonna gas it up. The rear view t-shirt with the duck and anime girl in the mirror there. She's on the back with the back hit. The Palace description's talking about Japanese toilets. Hasn't pressed that one button. Press it. It'll change your life. You guys know I'm gonna love this shirt. Come on. It's got the back hit. Anime gal. Having a good time. Good colorways too. Nice, clean colors. Artwork looks great. Yeah, dude. I'm vibing with it. I love it. All right, a few more tees. Mark Baudet. Deep green. Suck my turnip. Do it. It's on his toes as well, that's an interesting request there, my friend, but fair enough. Very colorful. Mark Bodie on the tag. Definitely gonna have a bit of tax on it, I'd imagine. Making our way through the shop locator. Pocket tee. Find your shirt. Does it have coordinates on it? I don't know. I think so. Fukuoka. Yeah, these are all different. So they got coordinates. Osaka. There's going to be so many colorways. Yeah, there's all the shirts. Find your store. More Than a Feeling t-shirt. I don't like it. Not digging this design. I see what they're going for with like a vintage football thing, maybe, with the 2 stripes. It's not doing it for me. It matches the hat. Fair enough. Fantasy jersey. Don't know what's going on this top, but it looks gnarly. Yeah, it looks like there's an angel or something. She's got the liquid coming off of her. It's like Prometheus or something. Watched that movie this weekend. It's all right. Palace forever. Whoa, what is happening? Yeah, seriously, what is going on this shirt? I don't know. Danke. 9 danke. No, thank you. Okay. One Truth. I do like this design of the one and the Truth, but the Palace font, dude, why didn't they keep it the same or just remove it? I think the regular Palace font messes up this design, in my opinion. In Vino Veritas, Jersey Croc. Apparently, everyone knows that means people say the truth under alcohol. I didn't know it, guys. I don't speak Latin. I didn't take it in school. That was nerd shit. But hey, this is a jersey, a pretty boring one, if I do say so myself. Nothing on the back. I guess the Croc one has a fun pattern. I mean, clearly, we gotta go with the shark. Or should I say the no biting hockey jersey, man? What a great name. We gotta cop this later on in the season. Let's put that in the bookmarks tab, man. Come on. Control D. I've talked about jersey fatigue, but when you have something this sick, it's just not possible. 2025, hockey logos. You got all these designs. Palace 25. Look at that, dude. That's how you place a graphic. That's how you do numbers, guys. Take notes. I'm getting fired up.
They got me all fired up.
We got the no biting tiger edition. I'm not even gonna edit that out. Bang it on my chest. Palace. Gas, dude. Absolute gas. Both colorways are sick. Gonna resell. I'm gassing it up. The Tri-Bones long sleeve for the spooky skeletons, ghouls, goblins, Frankensteins, jack-o'-lanterns, ghasts, banshees, and mummies. This one's for you. All the creatures of the night, the Halloween spirits, All Hallows Eve is what they used to call it. And you can wear this. Very bony, 100% T-bone with chips. Sometimes really have no clue what's going on with those descriptions. Lenticular long sleeve, dude. Okay, so it's got like you go this way and that way, and then you can see different angles, different colors. That's interesting. That will be a very cool shirt to see in person, but it's hard to tell based on this. Neat concept. I wonder how they got the fabrics to do that, or if it actually works, or if it's like a fake print on it. I'm not sure, but I dig it. Ooh, the rear view raglan. Okay, ragging right along. Nothing on the back. The black and white edition. Dang, looks a little too dark. I gotta be honest. Get the in color version. Trail Runner 2.0 long sleeve real tree aspect. I don't know where you gotta go to be blended in with this environment. This is like Yellowknife up in Canada, one of those territories that just has like an obscure name. Pink, Palisonic, yes, 3M, black, I'm assuming 3M. Real tree, more like real mountain, dude. Surprisingly long sleeve. And it is surprising because it looks like a t-shirt, but then oops, JK, we stitched on a long sleeve underneath your t-shirt while you were sleeping. I mean, it's more likely that you were probably wearing the long sleeve first, then they stitched on a t-shirt because, you know, putting stuff on, layers and all that. This is fine. Nothing fancy. ARC logo, 09. Shop locator crew, same design. I am tired of these designs with especially small text just showing where a store is. Like, even if it was a Phoenix Palace store location, I wouldn't be like, oh, I gotta get it. I just don't care where the address is. I don't know why Supreme Palace love this concept so much, but they do. Oh boy, this design again, man. You can definitely see people criticizing Palace if you don't like a certain design and then they use it over and over again. That is a problem. It's cool when you like the design. It's an issue when you don't. This is an issue. Fantasy. warm up. The kebab is mightier than the shawarma. I don't think I've ever had a shawarma. I've had a kebab, but a shawarma. Can't say that I have. Pretty standard Palace warm up. People tend to like these. Colorways are all right. The fast logo, keep it moving. 25% zip it for the quarter zip. You see that play on words? P for the zipper too. I could take or leave that. I guess it's interesting, it's fun, it's unique. But the Motion logo has me missing my damn Palace skirt t-shirt, man. I don't know where it is. I hope it's at my dad's house, man. I hope it is. Love that thing. Crest, sweat, lush flush, and navy. Okay, that's the colorway. We got the Palace Old English 9. We've seen this concept. It matches the hat as well as a beanie. I think it's decent. Nothing crazy. I think this crest placement isn't my favorite. I would have liked that on the back and maybe just get rid of this entirely. I don't know. Unisex hood. Wear it at uni and have sex. That is literally the description. Take notes, fellas and ladies. It's such an easy innuendo to make from unisex. And to be honest, since I'm not British or European at all, except for my ancestry, I never even thought of it because we call it college and they call it uni. I do like the cut of this thing. I probably won't like the price of it though. Next up, we have the Tri-Ferg hoodie. Classic. You can't go wrong with the Palace Tri-Ferg design. I still don't have one, believe it or not. Out of all these seasons covering Palace, I've almost, but never fully got into it with the buy item, add to cart type shit. Is it time with this hoodie? Probably not. It does look nice. Looks fine. Colorways are decent, right? We're rocking and rolling, skipping and bowling. There you go. Couple more hoodies left. Bode design with the Palace. This is pretty cool. If you like this art, heck yeah, the fox. Look at this guy. Fox, I guess. I also like the description here. You can read that, pause it. Very fun. This guy's probably my favorite. He's got the gun, something. Some gear. He's making a dang fast go of it, running around. The turnip guy creeps me out a little bit. He wants me to suck his toe. Don't vibe with that. Butterfly's cute. There's the Bode designs. Of course, you got the rear view, right? Let's go. Same design, I'm sure, as the raglan with the back hit, or was that the t-shirt? You just see the front design, but I'm sure we can guess it's on the back. Skyline hood. I hate this design. I really don't like it. Very boring Palace logo colorways. Yeah, we're just gonna skip it. I'm not even going through all the colors. Nope. Can't do it. Reverse hoodie. Is this like an inside out type beat? I think that might be what's going on here, but it looks cool. Looks warm, dude. It does. With the fleece. I will say the Supreme inside out box logo, I was not a fan of that thing, so I got rid of it. This one looks a bit better. And then we got the Susano zip hoodie. I'm gonna call it that because that's how I say it, Naruto. But maybe it's Susanu. Cool design. The line art looks sick. Bit more muted, but still in your face. I'm sure it looks dope in person. I think my favorite is the navy colorway. That's what I'm gonna go with. In Vino Veritas, zip up. Alright, okay. Yeah, pretty boring design. Not gonna lie, very skippable. Not feeling it at all. And that's all the hoodies. Let's get on to the pants. We're just now getting into the good stuff, guys. So lock it in, hit a like if you've been enjoying. Hope this video hasn't been too boring. We got the joggers here, sporty and naughty. The best is left to come, trust me. This one, maybe not. The crest jogger. If your family got a crest, you might be a rich plonker. Not always the case, but we do need to bring family crest back. I've been saying this for a minute now. The shell joggers, yeah, these pants are very boring so far. Hopefully we get some better ones. Fantasy shell joggers to match the tops, jerseys, etc., pullovers. Okay, forever. Polar Tech jogger woodland camos. We get these every year. Nothing fancy at all. Yep. And then the RN cord cargo trousers. I always say I like these on the range, and then they come out and I never even think about copping them. What do you guys think of these Palace trousers? RN apparently stands for really nice. At least that's what the description tells me. Now we're talking with something. P-carp trousers, okay? In camo. Motherfucking Japanese ice cubes are the shit. All right. Geez. 3M piping. They're fine. I guess I just like camo. Believe it or not, guys, I like camo, in case you didn't know. Susano jeans, the P90s, the baggy boys, 100% Shibuya meltdown. He is fighting some demon here, or dragon. Going off. Pants are cool, man. I think they're sick. I like the artwork. The scrum rugby. That's all the pants, dude. Pants are pretty bad this season, ain't gonna lie. But we got the rugby inspired stuff. I like this design. You got Scotland, and I was right on the lookbook. I said, are we gonna get other colors, other countries? And we do have Italy, and that's it for the scrum rugby. We get 2 countries. That's odd. You would have thought they'd done more. One of my favorite pieces is the rear view shirt, button up. Will I buy it? I said I would. With the black and white is kind of nice, but the pink, it's got the pizzazz, it's got the color, the pop. We'll see. I'm getting this design one way or another. If it's not the shirt, it's the tee. It's something. Moving right along. Nice flannel. It's the Lumberjack. I believe I copped the Lumberjack in the red last season or for the sale, but it had Palace written on the back. This one doesn't. Missed opportunity. I like when they do that. Still looks very good, and I like this logo, but give us a streetwear hit, man. It's the back of a flannel. Ain't no one looking except everyone behind you. Denim Western overshirt. What do we have here? Okay, you got some stitching on the pockets for that Western back. Would have been neat to see a different material like a leather or something. I don't know, just an idea. All right, the double pocket cord overshirt in floral. I mean, shoot, I count 3 pockets, so why not triple pocket? Do you know what I mean? I kind of dig it, man. A corduroy, bunch of different colorways, store stuff hidden there. Lighters, vapes, cigs, apples, oranges, maybe even some chapstick, whatever you want. Thermal insulated shirt is definitely a shirt that's thermal insulated. I don't think it's very exciting. I'd say it's quite boring, but at least you're staying warm. And I guess that's better than nothing. Palizo knit in blue. Okay. I forget the logo this is based off of, but it's something to do with food. It's red sauce, tomatoes, something or other. I'm not sure. Palace 25 on the back. I want to say it's a tomato product because it's red. It looks like a tomato or tomato, as some people say. Yellow looks crazy. I actually dig yellow a lot. That looks dope. Especially the back hits. Nice. Very cool. Another rear view item. This time it's a knit. I think the print is just a little big and it would be hard to see what's on your shirt when you're wearing this thing. At least that's what I think. Maybe not. It does look cool flat like this because you can see the whole image. A little bit hidden with the sleeve. I think wearability would just be a little tough, but it is fun and Palace does kill it with their knits. Maybe it's your favorite one. We also have the Mark Baudet knit. Just a bunch of stars. Not big on this. Out of all the artwork, they chose the stars. I feel like they could have done this better, even if you're a big Baudet fan. I feel like you might have wanted more from this. Let me know. Palace logo is kind of neat at the bottom, but that's just a tag. You're not wearing a garment for the tag, let's be real. Double Vision knit. This thing looks crazy. I like the pattern. Can barely tell it's Palace. And maybe that's what you want with this thing. Very loud design from just the fabric itself. I kind of dig it, man. Not gonna lie. Fantasy shell jacket to match the fantasy pants and everything else that was fantasy jersey, hats, forever, 9 Danke, and the one truth. Bada bing. There's the colorways. More than a cycling zip up. Okay, so it's cycling with Subaru. I don't know why they did this. I get it, racing, cycling, but why did they reuse the amazing design from the Pally Rally on a cycling piece? It just doesn't make sense to me. Very passable in my opinion. And like the chrome, it looks good, but not with these colors. And I don't know, man, just missed opportunity with this because I like the idea they were going for, not the execution. I feel like I said that a lot today, but that's sometimes how it goes with clothes. You know, you like a design, you fuck with the Susano print maybe, but perhaps you don't like the trucker jacket. You think the cut looks weird, not exciting on the front. There's no pockets for some reason. Maybe there's side pockets. I don't know. Artwork is sick. There's something about these jackets, not very exciting for me. Polartec. Palace every year makes Polartec jackets. You got Triferg hits, Polartec hits, and they're pretty basic and sit on the site for a bit, but it'll keep you warm. At least. Horses jacket. This thing's aight. The tribal design with the horses quilted on the inside. Some piping on the outside. Colorways. You got teal and green or whatever you want to say. I guess it's green, less of a teal. And then Spider-Man. There you go. Saw that in the lookbook. The P-Tech 2 jacket, replacing the P-Tech 1, apparently available in camo. I'm vibing with it, man. Not a lot of Palace hits, but still looks pretty cool. You have the Triferg on the right shoulder and a tag down there. I think a big Triferg could have looked sick on the back, but I guess we can't all be logo maniacs. Very nice. The Pertex Micro Light jacket. The Micro Puffa. I wonder how light this thing is. Looks shiny though. Palace right there. That's it. It's the only Palace hit you get. At least on the outside. Very basic, but people love staying warm, so stay warm with this thing. Here's the Puffa, the Rift Stop Puffa. People love these Puffas. They go for them. They sell out. For real. Lime colorway. All right, what else? We got the Shatter. This thing will do pretty well. I think this will have some even resale on it with this design. It was also featured in the first picture in the lookbook, if I can remember, on the right. And people seem to love these big puffer jackets. They really do. Other colorways are gray, Got lime, shatter gray, what else? Black, keeping it simple. And there you go. 5 items left, folks. Let's lock it in. I was gassing this Need for Peas jacket up so much in my lookbook video. I might be fading it a little bit now. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I know I got to make my own decision. It might just be one of those things where I appreciate the design from afar, but I don't necessarily need to cop it. You know what I mean? Like, I can love it, dig it, maybe fantasize about wearing it, but not actually need to. I will say the colorways aren't blowing me away either. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool, but it's not necessary, I suppose. All right, the Gore-Tex Windstopper P51 parka. Been a minute since we've seen a fishtail parka, I feel like, in a drop list for Supreme or Palace. And of course, it has to be Gore-Tex. So you're gonna be paying for it, but it'll keep you dry. I think it looks sick. I feel like they could have done some crazier designs though, maybe? Something a little too basic in my book, but you do have the Palace on the side there. So I guess that's fair enough. And then the Quantum Pertex RS puffer. This is the turbo edition. You got the inner liner with the balaclava that comes with it. Balaclava puffa on the inside. This thing in purple is pretty dope, man. If you really got to stay warm, just go all the way, dude. Looking very flexy, semi-sketchy. Yeah, absolutely. This one's for the mates and the bruvs, staying warm. Undefeated 4s with the orange, maybe? I don't know. Could be the move. Blue? All right. What else we got? Gray? Hey, and then black. Jack? Hell yeah. 2 more items left. The Bode varsity jacket. I like the layout of it with the Palace and the artwork. The stars are fine. I'm getting tired of the stores being listed there as a part of a jacket. I feel like it's been done a lot. I don't think we'll ever see the end of that. They just like to write stuff and they have stores there, so I understand why they do it. Varsity jacket fatigue. Is it hitting you guys yet? It's hitting me, like jersey fatigue, but I think for the Bode fans, this is pretty sick. And last but not least, we're gonna have the most expensive item on the list, and it's the first item listed in the range, and it is the Susanu leather flight jacket. 100% hard, 2 dope pockets. Why are they dope? Well, they're big and in your face. You can fit a whole set of binoculars in there. You're flying with this thing. Nice zipper, 2 buttons, 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. I suppose they're snaps rather than buttons. You know what I meant. And then on the back, the best iteration of the art, the full art, legendary rare colorway. This thing looks sick, very detailed, Palace kanji, and the translation for all the Westerners here. This dude's got the Sage of 6 Paths beads going on. I'm fucking with it, man. This is sick. Is it only in brown? It might be. It might only be in brown. And you know what? That's okay. Wow. There it is, my boys. That is Palace's winter range, and this is a perfect example of why I do not do this for Supreme. It takes a lot of energy for me personally to speak at a camera uninterrupted for that long. So I hope you guys enjoyed. In terms of a season, I think it's better than Autumn 25 by a long shot, but it's not amazing. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I was almost debating on going lower, but there are some sick items. I think for accessories, fairly mid. The keychain is cool. The boards are just fine. Stickers are neat. Gloves are sick. I like this Houndstooth P 6 panel, the Susanu 5 panel, the fuzzy ears balaclava, puffa beanies funny, t-shirts, kinda low-key mid, rear view stuff, yeah. No bite in hockey jersey is absolute gas. I like the rear view stuff. Obviously, I've said that before. I can't stop saying it. Honestly, sweatshirts are kinda mid, low-key. Pants are awful. Got some alright shirts, lumberjack overshirt. If they only had a back hit, it would have been perfect. And in terms of jackets, I guess we got the Need for Peas, P51, and then like the puffas. Really not a outerwear season. It's more of like accessories, hats, and other stuff for me. We'll see what I end up copping. What are you guys going for? I hope you enjoyed the video today. Leave a like for more Palace. Going live on Friday for week 1, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.